Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Brooke Branch, for those of you who don't know me, and I am very excited to be teaching you tonight about the magic of essential oils. They are really for anyone who has a human body, not just for people who are into, like hippie things. We've always been saying, like, it is not just for hippies. There is true medical evidence that these oils really work in a therapeutic way. We now have doTERRA, the company I represent, now has a cancer research center named after it. There's a lot of, and Vanderbilt University and Johns Hopkins are doing research on our oils, only our oils, because of the consistent quality. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in detail as we go through, but I'm just going to quickly talk about the basic oils that you would, want to have in your home for all of life's little emergencies, just everyday cuts and bruises, to brain fog, to immune support, digestion, everything you can think of. So I am going to follow a script because I started doing a class in a new way, and I'll go on and off script as we go. So, and you can ask questions whenever you would like. So I wanted to first just tell you how I got into working with essential oils. 4 years ago, my twin boys were then 8. They had really bad allergies, and the doctor said, oh, well, you can give them steroid spray every day and Allegra. Like, he said that like it was nothing. And I was like, they're babies. Like, they're 8 years old. I don't feel comfortable with that. And I had started getting into some, the Holistic Moms Club and different things shortly before that. So I felt like, okay, I need to do some research into natural alternatives. I know, something hopefully will work. I was skeptical, but hey, what did I have to lose? So it was right after that I saw that my now best friend Amy was working with doTERRA, and I knew that it was really like the best, most reputable company because I had already, I already known about it. So I started Thanksgiving Day 4 years ago, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. I bought like the biggest package I could get and started using these oils. I made my own recipe of a spray bottle with frankincense and lavender and salt, and melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. And I sprayed it in their nose, and it helped with their inflammation. It helped them breathe better at night. I diffused those oils in the diffuser, and it was like this aha moment where, oh my God, it does work. And I feel so empowered as a mom to take care of my kids naturally that I don't have to always run to the doctor, and that there are other options that I can try first rather than last. That's my goal, to empower other people and other moms to care for their health naturally and not have to rely on someone else. So we really hardly ever go to the doctor unless it's an emergency. They have something really bad, which really rare. Like every 2 years, my kids might get sick with more than a cold, honestly. So I, might go there just to find out what they have. And then they give me a prescription. I throw it in the garbage, and then I use my oils. So, and it really works. I mean, there's no lack of information. Everything's online. We have guides. We have a whole oily community of references and things like that. So anything's Googleable if you have any issues too, as far as knowing how to use them. And it just takes some practice, but it is well worth it. There are over 80,000 chemicals introduced into the market in the last 100 years, and fewer than 200 have been tested in any way by any governmental body. And that's really scary. I don't know if it's scary to you as scary as to me, but it's like the wild, wild west where you just don't know what is in your healthcare, your natural care products, like your personal care products, like shampoos and conditioners and all that kind of stuff. You don't know what's in your medicines you're taking. I mean, there are chemicals everywhere, and it becomes hormone disruptors. This is why we all have autoimmune issues going on, cancers, and all different things. So my goal is to help you to live a healthier lifestyle, to learn how to make over your medicine cabinet and your life slowly but surely, in a natural way. So I said I was going to go off a script. I really haven't yet because it's all on the top of my head. I am so passionate about this. Does anyone have any questions so far? Okay, I will continue. Let's see where I am. Okay, now we're getting to the fun stuff. We're going to talk about the oils. So I'm going to grab my box of oils and go over them with you. We're never too far. So now we're going to talk about energy and focus. And one of my favorite oils for energy is peppermint. So if you were here in person with me, I would have you put some on your palm of your hand, rub it together, and breathe it in. And I really hope that I get the chance to do that for you in person, because it is so amazingly, like, it clears out all your sinuses, it wakes you up, it helps with digestion. If you put a drop on your thumb and you put it on the roof of your mouth, it freshens your breath. And if you swallow some in water, it helps with digestion, or you can rub it on your belly. It helps with headaches when you put it on your head. So, you know, and you can take like 5 deep breaths, and it's just amazing. And it's very potent and pure. So 1 drop of peppermint is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So we're not talking about like needing a lot of this. You just need a little bit. So you can also, it also kind of wakes your brain up too. If you have brain fog issues and stuff, breathe that in. I wake my son up with it every morning, saying peppermint power, peppermint power. I put it in my hands. I sometimes flap my arms and get it all in the room for both of them. I'm like, what am I doing? Or I just put it by their faces, and they're like they breathe it in. And I mean, sometimes they get mad at me, but most of the time they just breathe it in and it wakes them up. It works really well. So essential oils are naturally occurring aromatic compounds, which just means that they come from plants, and each one has different effects, natural effects on your body. And when they're pure and very potent like these, just, you know, they really, like I said, you don't need too much. So if you want to feel uplifted, you can use any of the citrus oils like lemon. So citrus, if you think about where it's grown on trees. So if it's up, you know, in the sky, basically it's up high, that means that it helps with uplifting mood. If there's deep-rooted trees and things like that, that's usually calming and grounding, and that helps you sleep. So it's really interesting how it all works. Someone knew what they were doing. So you can grab the lemon, add that to the peppermint, and that's a great combo. I like wild orange with it too. You can take some deep breaths. And I also have a diffuser bracelet somewhere that I use for my kids to go to school with, and not quite sure where that is right now, but anyway, so it's like a little rubber bracelet, and it has what looks like a salt and pepper shaker on it, and there's a disc inside, and you can put the oils on there, and then whenever they're taking a test and need to focus, or they need to calm down, they just smell that, and it's not so smelly that everyone else smells it too. So it's really nice. So let me know if you'd like more information on that too, and I can tell you where I get them. And you can also put it in a diffuser, which I have behind me. Can you see that? Yeah, this little guy is a diffuser. So you put water in it, and then you put the oils on, and it dissipates into the room. So that's the aromatic use of the oils. Let's see. Okay, now let's talk about sleep. Who's getting the perfect amount of sleep? Anyone? No, we're not. So to help you out, lavender, I'm sure everyone has heard, is very calming, and one of the most soothing substances on earth too. So it's great for skin irritations, mosquito bites, burns, rashes, things like that. And you can also put it topically on your pulse points for 30 minutes before bed, and in a diffuser in your bedroom, or you can put it on your hands and breathe it in. And you could even sprinkle it around your shower if you're showering at night, or in your child's bath, and it really will calm you down. You can put it in with water in a spray bottle, and it will and call it like Monster Spray if you have younger kids, or you can just make a nice, you know, label for it, and you can spray that on your pillow and different things too. So, and our lavender, I'm not able to pass it around, but it smells different than other things that you've smelled that are lavender scented, because lavender is really easy to either grow anywhere really, or create synthetically. So you can grow it in your backyard. It grows on the side of the highway. They make a fake version that smells similar, like I said, but when you go to France or Bulgaria to get lavender like doTERRA does, the soil there was made to grow lavender. So You, you don't need chemicals or pesticides, and all the plants are more potent and have a higher ester count. And all that means is that they actually work at a cellular level in your body, and they don't just smell nice. They have a therapeutic benefit. And doTERRA sources their oils from many developing countries around the world and really helps out the farmers. We do a lot of humanitarian work for those farmers, and sourcing the oils from those countries where the soil is most indigenous to each crop creates the highest quality oil on earth. So does anyone have any questions before we go on to stress? Okay, so what stresses you out? Why don't we ask you guys? Anyone want to unmute themselves and say what stresses them out? All right, you don't have to, but are you getting there, Lisa? I wasn't sure.
I'm there. Life
Okay.
in general stresses me out.
So what did you say stresses you out? Trying to get online?
In general.
Oh, in general, everything stresses you out. Well, you know, you can kind of bring that to mind and then smell frankincense, which is what we're going to talk about next. And it literally helps melt that feeling away, because we have the olfactory, system, or our sense of smell, it's right by the limbic system, which is the emotional center. So it is a direct connection. So when you smell something like a lemon oil or frankincense, it really helps to calm you. It has an emotional response. That's why we have an emotional response when we smell something that reminds us of our grandmother's house when we were 5. You know, it really takes us back immediately there. It has an emotional response. So frankincense is known as the king of oils, and there is no accident for that. It does pretty much everything you can think of. We always say, when in doubt, use frankincense. So it reduces stress and head tension. It lifts brain fog. You can put a drop under your tongue to clear the brain fog. Improves cognitive function. If you have to, you know, take a test or really think hard or anything like that, you can put it in the diffuser. And it's really great. You could just stick it under your nose and smell it, or you can, you know, put it in your hands. So that's also another great one for the kids' bracelet in school to help them focus. It is really amazing for skin. I don't really have time to show my picture of my father-in-law's head. However, I have a picture, before and after picture. He had so many age spots on his bald head, and I had him apply frankincense for 2 months, and it was just intermittent. He wasn't even that good at applying it that often. And literally his age spots almost went away. People cannot believe this picture. And so that really sold me on it. I was kind of new with the essential oils at that time, so I couldn't believe it. And I put it in my moisturizer along with lavender and tea tree oil, melaleuca. So all of those are very good for skin. And it's just an easy way to get the oils into your skin every day. So there are many oils you can use aromatically. Breathe is another one of my favorites. Here it is. So Breathe, it has eucalyptus, it has cardamom, it has peppermint in it, and a few other things. It's really great for the respiratory system. So it opens airways, it helps stop snoring and congestion, and relieves pressure just by smelling it. And I like to sprinkle it around in my shower because it's like a spa in there when I do that. And I just breathe it in. I also sometimes put peppermint as well. And you can rub it on your kid's chest with a little coconut oil when they're having any respiratory issues, and that really helps them breathe as well. And you can do it for yourself too. Now there's balance oil, which we talked about deep-rooted trees earlier. Balance oil is really calming because it grounds you, it centers you, it calms you, puts you back in control of your emotions. And that includes frankincense, like I said. It's great in combination with lavender. So we call it lavence in my house. We mix the two together, put it in the diffuser. Great for homework time. If they're having a hard day when they get home from school, to help them sleep. So you can also put on the bottoms of your feet. So we're going to talk a little about topical use in a minute. So Now point to the part of your body that is in pain right now. It's easier when we do this in person, but you get the idea. So everyone has pain of some sort, and back, and deep blue is our oil that is great for pain and inflammation, circulation, sore muscles, things like that. And so normally in my classes, I pass around the tube of deep blue, which is right here. And so it's a cream, and it's kind of like a natural tiger balm type thing. And it's all natural, and it doesn't just help to reduce the pain immediately, like with the icy hot feeling. It really starts to help to repair whatever needs healing in your system. So whether it's the tendons, ligaments, things like that. We have a lot of other oils that are great to even mix with that too. One is Aroma Touch, which is considered our massage blend. And that has marjoram in it and basil and peppermint. I love the smell of this. It's like a summer garden. This one is great for cramping too of the muscles if you ever get Charlie horses. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes if I haven't had enough water at night, I get leg cramps, and then I immediately have this at my bedside, and I have the Aroma Touch, and I rub it on. Literally within 20 seconds, it's gone. So I really can't say enough good things about the combination of those, and I just love both of them. So that's an example of topical use where you would put it on the area where the specific area where you need it. And if you rub it with a little fractionated coconut oil, which is liquefied coconut oil, then you, I put this on my lap, then it dilutes it. So for kids, for people with sensitive skin, you would want to dilute the oil. And we have coconut oil right here. So this is our coconut oil. It's liquefied, so the fatty lipids have been taken out, and it is liquefied. And so that way it's easier to mix with other oils and to put into roller bottles like this one. You can just put a certain number of drops in here, usually about 10 for kids, 20 for adults, of whatever essential oils you want in your remedy, and then you fill the rest with coconut oil, and you put the roller top on. You can buy these on Amazon. They're really cheap and very easy to make your own remedies so quick. Literally, it takes 3 minutes. So easiest DIY ever. So there are lots of other oils that you can use topically. For example, Digest Zen is one of our digestive oils, and that is right here. And you can apply that topically right to your stomach or mix it with a little coconut oil. And you can use it for, and then I also wanted to talk about Melaleuca, which is tea tree oil, and that is great if you have any like fungal type infections, dandruff, acne, things like that. You just would put like 10 drops in a roller bottle and fill the rest with the coconut oil for one of these roller bottles. Like I do that for my kids' acne, and I just make them put it on their nose and on their cheeks every time they shower. So that's really been helping. So does anyone have any questions so far? Okay. So now let's talk about general health. So, how many times have you called in sick this year, or you have to take off work when your kids are sick and home from school? And, this used to happen to us, but now since I'm empowered to take care of my kids naturally and inexpensively and effectively at home, they hardly ever miss school, and I just nip everything in the bud right away. 3 oils that I love for immunity are On Guard, oregano, and Melaleuca. And the reason I love those, On Guard is our immune boosting oil. So that is this one, and it has clove, cinnamon, wild orange, rosemary, and eucalyptus, and really powerful for immune boosting. And the other ones are oregano, which is also really wonderful for immunity, antibacterial, antiviral, which they can't offer you anything antiviral at the doctors, only antibacterial. And then that kills all the good bacteria too, and it stays in your system for 9 years. So I suggest you try something natural that's been used for thousands of years effectively, rather than going to that option first. I'm not saying not to do it, but try the natural alternative first. Melaleuca, which is tea tree oil, is antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral also. And so the important thing is to catch it in time and to make sure that you put them in a diffuser to keep germs out of the air so that no one else gets sick, even if one person is sick. And you can dilute them and use them topically. You can also put them on the bottom of your feet. If you put them on the bottoms of your feet or your kids' feet, you don't really have to worry about diluting as long as your kids aren't too young, like under 5, because the bottoms of the feet are have very hardy skin, and you're not going to get a rash. You're not going to be sensitive to those hot oils in the oregano and On Guard. So you would put them on the bottoms of the feet, and they soak into the bloodstream, soak into the body and in the bloodstream in 30 seconds. So think about the chemicals that we're putting on our skin and that go into the bloodstream in 30 seconds. So that is why we want to reduce that toxic load and replace it with a natural alternative. So let's see if I covered all of this. Okay, so you can use many of these oils internally, but I wouldn't just take any oils internally. Keep in mind that the ones you would get on Amazon or Walmart or whatever, they're just perfumes disguised as essential oils, because it can say anything on the bottle and be anything inside. The FDA does not regulate the oils industry, since they consider essential oils to be a cosmetic product. And that means that perfume companies, like I said, disguise an essential oil, and you just don't know what you're getting. It could be doing more harm than good, like Febreze in a bottle. So that's why doTERRA came up with CPTG, which means Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. It's medicinal grade, basically. And we even go one step further, where there's a lot number on the bottom of all of our oils. And you can type in the lot number on sourcetoyou.com, our website that talks about all the sourcing and adulteration that's been done on the oils, other companies' oils and stuff. When you type in the lot number, it shows you all the testing results of all the testing that's been done. Our own team of scientists test them, but also they are third-party tested. So they are beyond organic and completely safe to take internally. Not all of them can be taken internally, but there are supplement facts on the ones that can be. So you can see that and know, I don't know if you can see that, but when it has a supplement fact, you can take it internally. The citrus oils are great in water and seltzer and things like that, by the way. I didn't mention that before. And they are great for cleaning. Like lemon is amazing for cleaning. It gets off gummy and greasy things. You can just mix it with water and wipe your counter down. There's so many things each of these oils can do in and of themselves. So I'm trying to give you the Cliff Notes version. And you can put On Guard, the immune boosting one, in tea, in a spoonful of honey, in apple juice, or even water. And let's see. And if you don't like the taste, you can just put them on topically. So On Guard is so powerful for keeping our family healthy, because it has those immune boosting qualities, that we use doTERRA On Guard hand soap, foaming hand soap in every bathroom, so it's naturally antibacterial. We use their household cleaner, laundry detergent, hand sanitizer, and more. So it's a great way to replace the chemical-laden products in your home with a natural version. And a lot of them you can make yourself too for pennies on the dollar. So ask me if you're interested in that. And we're getting close to the end. I just wanted to talk about the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is our, one of our most popular, best-selling products. This is 3 supplements that are the foundation of, your health, basically. So if you're looking to really jumpstart your health and kind of create a foundation of health, these help with every system in your body. And this is our cellular vitality complex, helps with healthy brain function, healthy mitochondria, healthy cells. This one is a food nutrient complex that goes into your system as real food. And there's essential oils in all of these too, by the way. And omega fatty acid complex, which has essential oils too. So I can't tell you how great I felt when, even the first day, I was standing up, folding sheets, late at night, I had so much energy. And my husband was like, what is going on with you? He was like almost passed out with the remote control. And I said, I think it's these supplements. It's like really giving me my brain back, my Swiss cheese brain from when my kids were babies and didn't sleep for 2 years. So there is, I really highly suggest these, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you find that you don't feel different on them, you can just return the empty bottles. And doTERRA is amazing with their return policies with things like that. I've never known anyone to return them, but you certainly could. So you really don't have anything to lose. I give them to my kids every day too, by the way, with lemon water that they take before school. Now, if you're really wanting to go all in for your health, I suggest also adding Terrazyme enzymes to the mix. These are natural enzymes that help you break down your food. So if you have digestive issues like heartburn, indigestion, things like that, these are a must. I keep them in my purse at all times. I am known to have digestive issues from time to time. And I just take those and it's like, oh, boom, I'm fine. Like, I don't even need Tums anymore. So it helps you digest, it helps your body digest foods it doesn't know how to process too, like American cheese, McDonald's, gluten, things like that. So that's, that's a great one to keep in your medicine cabinet. And then PB Assist is our probiotics that are double coated, and they make it into your colon without dissolving in your stomach acids. And my family buys like 4 bottles of them a month. I mean, everyone uses them, and we really see a difference in our digestive system by using them. And the Digest Zen oil we talked about too is great for rubbing on the bellies. So, so it would be, so now you know 6 simple steps you can do to help feel less stress, less pain, more energy, improve your health, happiness, and sleep. So it would be mean of me not to tell you how to get these amazing oils in your home, if that's what you want, after hearing all these things that they do. So I'm going to show you. The first way is basically 25%. Did I show you the, you know what? I don't think I showed you. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you the options. Hold on. Share. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to share. This is what the class notes look like, which I was supposed to be showing you earlier, but now you get the idea. So in my classes, I have people rate themselves. Do you get enough sleep? On 1 through 5, do you strongly agree, disagree, or agree? So that way I kind of know where we're starting out and kind of help people. It's easier, obviously, in person instead of talking to a computer screen, but so I guide people. And also, we talk about each of these oils we talked about today. More energy, easy breathing, more cleansing, etc. So, these are all the main oils we talked about. And then this is, and then I have people fill out what their health issues are, what they do now, and we talk about what the natural option is. So I would love to connect with each of you after and see how I can support you in finding the natural option to what you currently are using. So there's 3 different ways to get started. One is retail, which no one really does because it's 25% more, and that's what you would do if you're in like a chiropractor's office or yoga, if you're in a yoga studio or something like that. The second way is to purchase a $35 membership fee, and then you can get whatever a la carte oils you want or products you want. And I suggest that if you already have some essential oils that are high quality in your home and you just want to add to them. However, if you are just starting out, I highly suggest starting out with a package because it's the most cost-effective option. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
I'm just going to mute you so I can finish up, and then I'm going to answer some questions at the end. So all the oils that we talked about today are in this Home Essentials kit. And, the frankincense, or most of them, the frankincense, the lavender, the lemon, the On Guard, melaleuca, oregano, breathe, deep blue, I don't know if I forgot anything. Maybe lavender, which is probably the most important. Digest then, that's the one I didn't say. So those are all in this, and it comes with this diffuser as well. So it's a really great option for, which is option 2, which is the $275. You could pay retail for all of that, and you'd pay $366. So doTERRA waives the $35 membership fee when you get it in a, when you purchase a kit. You get a cross section of the oils. You get this big discount off of even the wholesale cost, and you get me, the oily community, that we have oil camp that teaches you about the oils in a really quick way. And you can then have your own wholesale account, and you have the option. There's these other oils and products I talked about that are not in this kit, which is Wild Orange, Balance, Aroma Touch, which is that massage blend, the supplements, the Lifelong Vitality Pack are in the back, and then the Terrazyme enzymes. So you can add those on to your order. For the retail price would be $234 to add them on, or the second option would be the wholesale price of $158. But you could just start out with the kit, save the $35 membership fee, get them for below wholesale cost with the diffuser and everything, and then you can choose to get those add-ons now, or you can get them later. You can get them next month because you're going to have a wholesale account, so you'll get them for the wholesale price. So I will stop sharing. And does anyone have any questions about that? And I have some goodies I want to show you that you get along with the when you purchase, when you get a package in the next 24 hours. So this is our essential oil little book. So it's like a guide. So you can look up any health and wellness issue or any oil, and it tells you all about it. So I give you this as a gift when you start with the oils. And then we also have, what else did I have? Oh, a roller bottle of your choice that I'm going to give you as a gift, and a doTERRA Living magazine, which is over here. And that has a lot of recipes and really great articles and stuff too. So, we can get in touch, and you can let me know what you decide. If you decide that you want to get your friends together, we have lots of make and take options. It's much more fun, obviously, in person. So, you see these cute roller bottles, like this one says margarita on it. So there are cocktail roller bottle parties that you can have, and there's a recipe card, and everyone comes in, and right away they make whatever, they look at the recipes and they make whatever roller bottle they want, so they can see how easy it is. We have the bottles, we have the roller tops, the little rollers and the tops, and then they fill it with the recipe. So it says, like, the pregame is 5 drops of wild orange, 5 drops of peppermint. So they put that in here. They fill the rest with coconut oil. They put the roller top on, and they get to take this home. And then they learn about the oils. So it's a fun, interactive way to learn about the oils. And then we have another theme is Hear Me Roar, which is a big favorite of mine. It is the women's empowerment one. And that one is a fun one too. So there's like, I am powerful, today I am brave, I am sexy. So who wants to walk around with an I am sexy roller bottle of essential oil? I think it sounds pretty cool to me. There's the teen rage roller. That's a good one for you, Lisa. Instead of teenage, it's teen rage. And then we got rolling back to school. So that was good for like back to school season. I love this one, which is me time. So it's all like pause for positivity, mini massage, wind down. Don't tell me to relax. That's my favorite one. I think it's so cute. Mommin' the hug life. So all these are like mommin' confident, like I'm more confident, I'm less stressed, less anxious, less tired, things like that. And this one's funny, rollers for real moms. So this one's like, no shower, no problem. This one is, there's spit up on my shirt, or I stepped on a Lego, so that's for pain. So it's pretty funny. And then we have some cute other ones too, like more energy and more healthy and more focused and things like that. And the last one is the essential rollers. So you have, gut feeling, under the weather, head in the game, for brain function, things like that. So we're just making it fun and interactive, and it's a great way to get your friends together. And I will bring you a bunch of roller bottles too as a gift when you get your friends together. So depending on when you're watching this, I am booking into November right now. We're in October of 19, and I'm booking through November right now. And I don't have many spots left, so definitely let me know if this is something of interest to you. I think I have talked plenty. Does anyone have anything to add? Did I forget anything? Am I going to kick myself later and say, oh, I wish I'll be in bed and I'll be like, oh, I should have said that. But anyway, I'll unmute you guys and see what questions you have. How do I unmute everyone? Unmute. Okay, any questions or comments?
Can you hear me?
I think I keep, okay. Yep.
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Great. So what if I wanted to get the probiotics? Was it on that list there?
No, the probiotics I just had to mention, but they were not on the list. I think when I, update that class handout, I'm going to. So they are, if you purchase the Lifelong Vitality Pack, when you purchase that 3-pack of the supplements that we talked about, you can get a significant discount on the enzymes and the probiotics. They're like $20 each versus, I believe, $37 or $39.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah, you can get up to 3 discounted supplements when you get the 3-pack of the.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So, yeah. So I always get them all together. Any other questions? Amy, I've never seen you be quiet before.
Am I muted?
You're unmuted, yes. Do you have any questions?
I actually was going to ask you and put you on the spot because I don't have anything like handy right now. What would you do for Nia for her cough?
That would be our breathe oil. I would put that on with some coconut oil on her chest, have her breathe it in from your hands, and also put it in the diffuser when she sleeps. And she's almost 5, just so everyone knows. Oh, I also wanted to mention, let me share my screen with you for a second because I would like.
Wait, really quick. Can you ingest the breathe?
No.
No, you cannot. It doesn't have the supplement facts on it. You can just diffuse it and you can put it on topically.
Okay.
And there's certain oils that can't be taken internally just because of the makeup of the oils, the chemical composition. It doesn't have to do with the purity or anything like that.
So what about the On Guard? Would the On Guard be good for the cough too, to take that? Or
that would be good to actually work on the cause of the cough, not just the symptoms. So that would be great in a diffuser. It would keep everyone else from getting sick. And you could put it on the bottoms of your feet and put it in water. I like to put it in water. And
that you could ingest, right?
Yes, I put it in water and just drink it, or I give my kids a shot of it with, just like little shot glass with the.
Now, do your kids drink the shot glass?
Yes. Okay,
so Nia won't drink it, but I do. I have a flu balm that I put on her feet. Yeah, I put a flu balm on her feet. It's the oregano. Oregano, tea tree, lemon, and On Guard. And then with fractionated coconut oil. And then I put that on her feet with breathe. And then I put the breathe on her toes because that's like the reflexology point for her for respiratory functioning and support.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, okay, cool. So we're good. We're good to go. Oh, and I have to tell you this. This is actually a really funny testimonial.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents get sick all the time because they don't listen to me and they don't take their On Guard. And the other day my dad was sick, so he couldn't watch Nia. And I told him, well, take the oregano and the melaleuca together. Mm-hmm. I gave him the little speech about how they work with bacteria and it basically it's an antibiotic. Mm-hmm. And I told him, put 1 to 2 drops of each, the tea tree and the melaleuca, in a little bathroom cup shot glass of water. Mm-hmm. And hold your nose and drink it like a shot. And he did. And he goes, Amy, he came Wednesday night. So last night, he's like, by the way, and he was like, I never seen my dad so healthy. I'm like, he goes, by the way, that little concoction you gave me that you told me to do, and I did it, and it was gross, but it worked.
It does. You just have to be, I forgot to mention, you have to be consistent with it. So you can't just do it once and think it's going to go away. It's just like with an antibiotics. You have to take it every few hours. And I would actually have times when I would feel it coming back. So I would remember, okay, rub some more on me, drink some more, you know, put some in the diffuser. And, you know, if I did that consistently every 2 or 3 hours, the next day, gone. This has happened like 6 or 7 times for me. I mean, it is no joke.
Yeah,
it really
3 to 4 hours, like every 4 hours to do it.
I don't know. I did it every 2 or 3. I think I maybe
2 to 3.
I wasn't making around, okay, and it worked. I mean, you know, use your judgment, but the general rule is 24 drops in a 24-hour period. So
wait, what was your concoction, Amy?
So in the flu bomb roller for my daughter, or the
No,
one
for your dad?
It was just tea tree and oregano.
That's it. And it was in water, or is a cap in water?
In water.
Okay.
and I'll put it sometimes into the empty veggie caps.
That's what I do. I put it in the empty veggie caps.
Yeah, I put all 3 of the oils in there.
Yeah, my dad didn't have any. Like, I wasn't able to get over there, so I just told him to, you know,
right.
chuck it.
I mean, there's so many different ways to do it, but the point is, get it into your system as many ways as possible is always what I say. So, I mean, Jagger was sick a couple weeks ago with a cold. Quinn didn't get it. I mean, because I started putting the oils.
And they sleep together.
They share the same cups. They have the same sleep in the same room. They wrestle with each other. No, Quinn didn't get sick. So, and that happens all the time. So, pretty amazing.
And do you give them the On Guard? I mean, do you give them the flu bomb stuff, or like Melaleuca and oregano?
Yeah, I mostly use it in the roller bottle that I make that has all.
Okay, so like if one's sick, you'll put it on both of them.
Yeah, I put it on. They even asked for it. Jagger said last night, "Can you put the immune boosting oils on my feet just in case?" Like sometimes we just feel like it.
So cute.
I know. And Lisa's known the boys she was their lunch lady at their elementary school for years. So she's known them since they were like in kindergarten.
Awesome.
I know. So I just wanted to share my screen and show the adaptive. If you've made it this long in the video, might as well show you our best new product. So let me just do that real quick. So I've been feeling amazing, and I know a lot of other people have too on this with these adaptive products. So adaptive capsules, which this is a picture of. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
One's muted. Okay. It has GABA in it, which it also has lavender, coriander, fennel, wild orange essential oils. And GABA is actually naturally produced in the brain. It's a neurotransmitter, and it is considered an inhibitory neurotransmitter. So it inhibits certain brain signals that decrease the stress signals, basically. So that is, I think, Stephanie, that's what they call an adaptogen, right? It helps you adapt to different situations. So I think that's what, maybe it's other things too, because there are definitely other things in here too, but GABA is a huge thing for keeping me calm. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this next one where it says, know the science behind adaptive calming blend?
Yes.
Okay, sometimes it doesn't show when you change things. So the actual oil itself, and then there's also a roller bottle with the same oil, has the wild orange, lavender, copaiba, which is like CBD oil, only better, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, sweet gum. So that is great too. So you can diffuse that, you can make it into a roller bottle, or you can buy a separate roller bottle with it. So if you have issues with, like needing to stay calm and needing to help your stress level, and who doesn't these days, this is like, I am like chill pill central all the time. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. It's $82 wholesale for the entire set, or I think it's around $50 if you just get like 2 out of the 3 products. So depending, but I would suggest just getting the set so you can use it all 3 ways. You can diffuse it using the regular oil. You can use the roller bottle. You put it on the web of your hands and on the back of your neck, and you can really just use it as a perfume anywhere, but that's where it's suggested. And And then you have obviously the capsules that you can take 1 or 2 a day. So, oh, look at your dog, Steph. Very cute.
Rico.
All right. So if you have no further questions, I am going to stop the recording and I'll say goodnight, and then I'll say goodnight to everyone after too, so I can, really say goodbye. But thank you, everyone. And if you're interested in learning more, you can contact me at naturallybrooke@mail.com, not Gmail. And also you can look for me at naturallybrooke.com. And I'm on Facebook, Naturally Brooke, too. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a good night or day. Bye.
Bye.